Magazine, Slate, they all do these polls. There's like 5 or 6. So we have the debates, every single debate. And believe me, hundreds of thousands. I am not telling people to make phone calls, all right? It's an online poll, which I think are actually better in many respects than when they interview 300 people and they say you're winning. I don't understand 300 people. I do understand 200,000 people, but I don't understand why they interview 297.3. 0.3 is a baby, okay? So I never understood that, but you know what? Whatever it took, I took that at the Wharton School of Finance. I took that whole thing, and it never made sense to me, but I guess it works because usually they're right, although in the last number of elections they've been wrong. I hope they're right? I want them to be right. They got to be right. But you look at these polls, and in the debates, I won all the debates. And I'm saying to myself today, CNN, I'm coming over, and I told you we had this great pastors meeting. This great meeting. Look, the camera just went off from CNN. They know me. I love hitting them while their camera's on. No, I love it. I love it. So CNN gave me the worst story. It was like the meeting never even took place. And it was such a great, it was like a love fest. And I said, that's really unfair stuff. So maybe, how would you like to do this? Fox, for the first debate, ended up with 24 to 25 million people, one of the largest in the history of cable, maybe the largest show, I think, in the history of cable. CNN had 23 million people. It was the biggest show in the history of CNN. This isn't me. This is from Showbiz, okay? The biggest ratings in the history of CNN. Biggest. They cover wars, they cover. How about the next debate is with CNN? Now, you have to tell me, because I know what they're going to say. They're going to say, oh, Trump is chicken, okay? How about I tell CNN, who doesn't treat me properly, they don't, they just don't, right? They don't. They really don't. And I have a lot of respect for some of the people over there, but they don't treat me. How about I tell CNN that I'm not going to do the next debate, okay? I'll tell you the problem. You know, we discussed. This is a nice thing. When you're really smart, like really smart like I am, it's true. It's true. It's always been true. No, it's always been true. But I can do these things extemporaneously, so I don't need teleprompters. Like Obama, he walks out, ladies and gentlemen of Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. You know how easy that is? You read for a half hour and I talk for an hour and a half. And I don't have any of that stuff. But the nice thing is you can be very current, current events. You're not reading a speech and you have to get speechwriters to change. I mean, I hear things on the airplane coming over. We can talk about them. But how about we do this with CNN? I won't do the debate unless they pay me $5 million, all of which money goes to the wounded warriors or go to vets. Seriously. I would love to do it. I would love, okay. Let me give you the bad news. So what will happen is they'll say, oh, Trump is chicken. Well, I've done 4 of them, and according to every online poll, I won every one of them. Now, when I turn on the television, and I listen to these, the talking heads who are not smart people at all. They call them elite. My education's better than any of them. I'm smarter than they are. Many of the people in the room are smarter than they are. But the talking heads, I could name them, but actually a couple of them are actually starting to come around, so I got to be careful. I can't send them all the way back again, right? But, guys like Karl Rove, he spends hundreds of millions of dollars on campaigns. He wins nothing. There are some people that are losers, okay? But how about if we do no, they're losers. And that's the problem. We can't have that. We can't have that with the Republican Party. We have to get the right people. And we have to win. That's why when I show you this poll, it's a Fox poll, where I beat Hillary, that's what we have to have. And I haven't even started on Hillary yet. Other than I do say no strength, no stamina. But with CNN. So I say $5 million goes to the wounded warriors and the vets. Okay? Do we like that? Here's the problem. We're winning by a lot. I say we because we're all in this thing. You know, a lot of people say, oh, well, Trump's crowd, they say it over here. Trump's crowd, it was packed. We haven't had, I mean, you look at every stadium. Mark Cuban called up, you want to use my arena, the Dallas Mavericks. I said, what day is it? Thursday. When can I use it? Monday. I said, 4 days. How many seats? 20,000 seats. We filled it up like a day and a half. And he predicted that. He knew it. There's a feeling. By the way, there's a feeling. But here's the problem. So we're leading in everything. The biggest crowds by far, so much